will not be here with you long on today. It's been a long day, y'all. So one of the questions came in while we were in couples prayer on Monday.
Hey, who in the building?
The question came in, and the question said, let's see. Got it here. I got it here. It says, so what do you do when you have lost trust completely? So listen, what do you do when you have lost trust completely? Has anybody else ever experienced losing trust completely in your spouse? Losing trust completely in a relationship that you're in, and you just like, I'm done. I don't know what, like, I don't even know how to start the process of restoring the trust. Is that you? Go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever experienced that. Because it's a real deal, right? It is a real factor. It's a real situation. It's a real conversation.
Oh, I know you're in a rush, but yo,
I'm not in a rush.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, who's in the building? We ain't saying that while we're in the building.
Maybe they ain't saying it. That's all I'm keeping it moving.
Shoot, Maryland in the building. Well, all right. Let's ride.
Thank you. So, as we go through that process, like if you've ever experienced that, right? It's a real situation. And a lot of things take place. Like, what are some of the different areas that it will cause you to want to lose trust in somebody? Like, what are they doing? They're probably lying. What else are they doing for you to just lose your trust in them? Go ahead and let us know. What's taking place? How do you lose trust in somebody? It's a whole lot of people joining, but ain't a whole lot of people saying nothing. So tell us, how do you lose trust in somebody? The question that we had that came in on Monday is, what do you do when you've lost complete trust in your spouse? Like, what do you do? And it's a real situation.
Well, for me, I know. So it was funny because for me, when back in our time of trying to come out, to me, it had an emotional affair. And so in trying to work through that, where honestly for me, when I say I did not trust, like literally did not trust when I say didn't trust, I can barely get the words out, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't trust. It went like from it was good to zero.
But what were the steps that made you get to that point? Because it wasn't like I was lying. I was telling the truth.
I'm trying to answer the question. And so, and from that, it gets to that moment to where, what is it that's stopping you from trusting?
Right.
It gets to that. What is that stopping you from trusting? Because I had forgiven. I had, there was no bitterness, resentment, but it got down to it to where I was holding on, where I didn't, it's like I trusted to a certain point. But when you begin to talk about, here are the words I'm getting ready to say, unconditional love. That right there falls into total trust. Because you can only give unconditional love with Christ. For me, everybody say anything different, hey, you got it. But agape love it's only gonna come with Christ.
But you didn't.
And so for me, I had to literally, my steps to that was I had to make a decision to just like do whatever. Then there was no expectation spoken, or there wasn't anything. So I had to begin to look at, I can trust because of the unconditional love that I have, but I can total trust because of the unconditional love that I have, and it has absolutely what a person decided to do is what they decide to do. And granted, one thing about unconditional love, yeah, it can be hurting. It can be hurting, and I look at that every time when the song. What's the song? It's the songwriter says, I'll never know how much it costs to see my sins on the cross. And that is right there for me. That is the unconditional love.
Right, but
because yet you still choose to give me a second. Because yet you still choose to love me. I still to trust you, even though I've been hurt.
But you didn't answer the question. What was done? What were the things that were done that made you to lose the trust? That was the initial question. Like, what was taking place? What happened for you to lose the trust?
I said that in the beginning.
You
I said that when she had the emotional affair. So
right,
there was no, because you went outside of the union. And that's what I'm saying. That went total trust because there was no communication. It was XYZ is doing whatever.
Communicated.
Well, no, you didn't. But it's okay. You know, everybody has their own recollection to it.
Yeah,
but
I communicated.
And so that's what caused it.
So for me, it's the lying. Like when people start to lie, right? Because then I question, right? My full faith is set in you, right? Because now I'm believing you. I'm believing everything that it is you said because I don't have a reason not to believe you. But then the moment that you start to lie, then I start to lose trust, right? The moment that you say that you're going to do something and you don't do it, which kind of boils back to being a lie, then that's when my faith, it starts to waver, if you will, in what you do, what you say, your ability. Then your word starts to mean that it doesn't mean anything, right? Your word means that you just talking and it really doesn't mean that you're changing or that you're even trying to hold true to a foundation. So for me, that was like the biggest thing. It was the lying, and it was the not holding true to your word for me. And so did we have any additional comments about kind of what other people were thinking and feeling?
Someone said they could change it for the worse.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Someone said they can change up for the worse.
They can change up for the worse? Okay. Because people start to change. That's because what you believed was true is now a lie. So yeah. What you say?
Someone said they'd ask for God's help.
That's good. That's the only way you're gonna get help. And then changing the behavior and how you're showing up. So yeah.
Miss Alice said, Eric, is it good?
Listen.
Charlie, when you ain't really had nothing to eat all day. Oh yeah.
And so that's how we get there, right? When it comes to like losing the trust. And then how you're building the trust. Like Eric mentioned, you know, he mentioned unconditional love. But I think it also too starts with you just making a decision. Right? Everything boils down to and here's the thing, right? You have to make the decision to either start to build the trust again or to not build the trust again. But what's important in that process is understanding that say what you mean and mean what you say. Right? Don't start something or say something and then, you back down from it. Or you change the narrative or you shift up on something. Like say what you mean and mean what you say. Right? And then do it. Because a part of that process of you building that trust back, right, you have to also be vulnerable in that process. And if at any point, and boundaries need to be set. So if at any point something starts to falter from the goal that you both are trying to set and where you're trying to go, then you need to make sure that you're addressing that thing. And then also asking God to be able to help you through that process of being able to establish or reestablish the trust, right? But then also using wisdom. Because if we are trying to say that we're trusting something that's not changing, then that's insanity. We're saying that I'm trusting you to do this or to become better or to become this person that you said that you were going to be, but the behavior doesn't match that, the behavior doesn't align with that, then you can't, you just are not going to be able to trust that if the alignment is not where it's supposed to be. But you get to make that choice. Any other questions? And start by having that real, honest conversation. Because some people aren't ready to change.
But when you have that conversation, still make sure that your mind and your heart is still prepared to even receive truth as well.
Yeah.
That is so key.
Yeah, that's good. And that's that part of being vulnerable. Making sure that you're vulnerable through the process. So if you're just tuning in, this is Marriage Takeover's Kitchen Conversations. And we're here every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Normally we're cooking in the kitchen while we're having a conversation with you. And we're here every Monday morning at 9 a.m. and every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Monday morning is couples prayer. And this question came in from couples prayer on Monday morning is how do you start to rebuild the trust when it's completely gone? And really, it's really about making a decision. First, you have to make that decision. And then you have to go through the process of restoring, right? What does that look like? That means that you're being vulnerable. That means that you're praying and you're asking God to really help you in this process. That means that you're having a conversation with your spouse so that you can make sure that you're at the ground level and you're able to really put the building blocks back up again. Because it's really like you're meeting this person all over again and you're starting from the foundation and you're building up. And then the behavior has got to change, right? If the behavior doesn't change, then it removes blocks and you've got to start back down at zero. So making sure that you're being vulnerable, making sure that you say what you mean and you mean what you say. And what else? Anything else you want to add to that, babes?
No.
And then be ready and open for truth. And I think that's it, y'all.
Any questions, concerns, comments?
Someone said yes, it's so true. Mean what you say.
One more time, babes.
Yes, that's so true. Mean what you say.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But listen, y'all made it easy tonight, y'all. If there are no other comments or questions on that topic, listen, we are here every Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, answering your questions is kind of a Q&A style, right? We have a topic. Ty, you laughing at me? And Bree, what you say? Listen, I'm about making sure that we are showing up in purpose. And if you have no other questions or concerns, I want to make sure that, number one, we're serving you in this space. If you have other questions, if you have other concerns. But if you don't, then making sure that, we're giving you your time back and we're getting our time back as well. So, you said Eric just sitting there. What did he say?
Eric just not hyped tonight.
He just not, y'all. He is not. He
No.
tired.
I am tired. I had to write 4-5 papers. I've had to study for so many. Y'all listen, my mind is gone. I am mentally drained, and I'm trying my best to get hyped, but I tried to eat some watermelon. And then I got the bubble guts too. I had something, and it started to put me through.
TMI.
What you wanted to know is now I'm trying to make sure I hold my farts because I don't want to know if I'm a shark on myself or not. So I'm going through over here for a little bit.
See what you started, Ty? See?
So y'all just pray my strength. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, the devil busy. The devil busy.
Is the devil busy or what you ain't busy?
I don't know. I have no idea. The
we
devil
put
busy.
too much stuff on the devil when we be contributing to our own stuff.
Hey, what I ate today was only leftovers from yesterday.
So then what you ate contributed to the bubble
No,
that's not the devil.
It did not, because it was fine yesterday. Why is it cutting up today?
It wasn't as fresh.
The devil is a lie. Shoot.
That is funny, but
Well,
no, we thank God for y'all. We thank God for, and it's a Thursday night. I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
What's that?
Yeah, but yes, and yes. It was an honor being here. All hearts and minds are. She said all hearts and minds are not clear.
Who said that?
Warrior Bride, is that Warrior Bride?
So, what question? If it ain't clear, then what question do you have?
Listen, I think that's not clear on your end.
Well, hey, we want to make sure it's clear. Y'all give me 5 seconds.
Oh Lord, y'all listen. He is gone, and I might not be here when he come back. We might not be live. I should say that we might not be live when he come back. So yeah.
False alarm. It was a false alarm. Ooh, child. You can't let stuff like that go in the kitchen. I'm sorry.
I cannot. Oh my goodness. So y'all, if this is your first time listening, I apologize in advance. It's normally a lot more hype. Eric is always the hype man for whatever reason. He real tired today. He's tired today. He's always the hype man, but we always give you good conversation. We always give you great wisdom and feedback that we are able to receive, and just some nuggets for you to just to encourage you along the way. So if that is you and you're trying to build your trust and you're trying to figure out like, where do I start? How do I start? It's hard trying to do it by myself. We do have a phenomenal community, Marriage Takeover Connect. Our membership for less than almost $2 a day. You can come and you can join and be a part of that community where we are building each other up. We have a community where it's a safe space for you to be able to learn, to grow, to share. We encourage each other. We build each other up. We have Wife's Lounge, which we had last night, which was so awesome. And then Bro Talk, which is earlier this week.
Slim. I'm sorry, my bad. She mentioned Bro Talk.
And it was awesome.
Oh, Slim.
So,
no, hold on. Wait a minute. No. You ain't just for the brush.
But wait a minute.
No.
And one of the things that I appreciate most is that we're all growing, right? No matter where you are and what stage you are inside of your marriage, whether your spouse is in the house with you, whether you're separated, whether you're married, you're on the rocks, whether you're in the same household. Listen, this community, we build each other up. We provide you with resources, support, group coaching, and it is a phenomenal community where you get to be able to grow and to learn. And what I appreciate most is that God is still restoring, right? It starts with the self-work first. And I can see visibly from when the women have started, how they've grown, how they've, how God is using them now. So the goal is for you to be the best version of who God created you to be first, and then you show up that way inside of your marriage. So regardless of whatever the stage is, we're seeing that God is still restoring marriages. We're seeing that the husbands are showing up now. We're seeing that God is healing the wives, and positioning them and posturing them. So when the husbands do come home, that they'll be in a different mindset. They'll be healed rather than broken, and then lashing out all their brokenness and their bitterness on them when they return. So it's been a beautiful journey to be able to experience. And so if that's something that you would love to be a part of, listen, the links are inside of the bio, and we would love to serve you inside of that space. And I think you were going to hear more about
listen,
the Bro Talk.
Bro Talk? Oh my gosh, yo. When I say iron sharpening iron, yo, oh man, listen. I have been a part of a lot of men groups, building that whole nine. But what was that, Tuesday? Oh my God. When I say Bro Talk was, I wish the brothers was right here so they could say, but I'm just saying that joint was all the way live. So if you are in that place to where even where you might be going through or dealing with things in your marriage, like when you don't have nobody to talk to, Slim, bro talk. We like I said, we keep it real. We do what men do, right? So yeah, that joint was cool. That was it. That's all you had.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Any other questions, comments?
Miss Ty said, no, we good, Air. We gonna let you go.
Right.
Y'all going on get some sleep. We
So,
need
but
y'all to
listen,
stay.
when I be talking about I'm tired, y'all don't be talking about let me go. Why is it when Erica said what you said?
I was about to say nothing.
He was about to say something. I don't say that I'm tired.
You don't come up when you tired.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't come up when I'm tired. That's the difference, I guess. Yeah, I don't come up when I'm tired. Okay. I was about to say, now how come when he tired, we could say, we gonna let y'all go, but when it's me, they be like, oh no, she about to cut it short. She did. That's all right. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna
It's
give
per
y'all that.
couple. She asked you to feed per couple or per person for the VIP?
It's per couple. Per couple. The membership is per couple. So less than $2 a day is per couple. You and your spouse get access to the portal and everything inside of the membership.
Boom. Tell you, it's one you don't want to miss.
So we love y'all. As I eat my cookie.
Somebody had a question over there. See him right there? What'd I say?
It was the per couple.
Oh.
Per person.
Oh, I tell you, it was a question. Well, hey,
Alright.
excuse me.
Oh, listen, y'all. Baby.
I said, excuse me. And I have my mouth covered and everything.
We love you guys.
What
And
I
we're
say?
gonna go ahead and end out for the night.
That's why he gotta go.
It's less than $2 per couple for the month, right? So you think about that. It's less than $2. I mean, it's less than $2 a day. Less than $2 a day.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
It's less than $2 a day
It is.
for the month. It is.
Oh, we're laughing at our daughter over here. Our what is she called? What is her job title?
Moderator.
Moderator. I'm gonna put it like this. I wish that there was a marriage takeover when we were going through. I honestly, from everything that we tried, it seemed like it drove us further away, and it really felt like we were. Where I felt like I was literally by myself trying to navigate this area. But I thank God. So it's like now, no. For whether it's up, down, whatever the case may be, Slim. Bro, we got you, Slim. All day, every day. So, but yeah, I just want to drop that on that real quick. All hearts and minds are clear?
All hearts and minds are clear.
What did I say?
No, she was talking to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all on Monday, couples prayer. And yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
It's your girl Tamika.
It's your boy, E-Rock Nim, a.k.a. Chef E-Rock Nim Slim.
And this is Marriage Takeover. Signing out. We will see y'all on Monday. Toodles. You about to go to the bathroom. Oh.